Good evening. My name is William Young. Today is November 30th, 2014. I hope you enjoyed your holidays. This is for my abnormal psychology class, 2155.52. My professor is Sterling Watson, and my presentation on disorders of childhood and adolescence comes from the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. I chose this because of my work in the special education department, where we have children kindergarten through second grade, and we are in a self-contained class. That means that they are with us all day, and everywhere they go, we go with them. I'm talking about conduct disorder. It refers to a group of behavioral and emotional problems in youngsters, children, and adolescents. This disorder has great difficulty. They have great difficulty in following rules and behaving in a socially acceptable way. They are often viewed by other children and adults as social agencies as bad or delinquent rather than mentally ill. Many factors may contribute to a child developing conduct disorder, including brain damage, child abuse, or neglect, genetic vulnerability, school failure, and traumatic life experiences. Now, with the conduct disorder, it brings about aggression to people as well as animals. Some of the children or adolescents might become bullies or threats to other people uh, because they intimidate others. They often initiate fights. Some have used weapons that can cause serious physical harm, or others use bats, broken bottles, any type of weapon that they can use to put some type of pain on an individual or anything. Sometimes they just use that weapon to destroy things that are around them. Sometimes these adolescents and children also can become physically cruel to animals. Um, they may steal from victims while confronting them. They might force someone into sexual activity. Uh, this disorder, this conduct disorder, is it also involves deceitfulness, lying or stealing, breaking into people's houses, lying to obtain favors to avoid obligations, stealing items without the confronting of a victim, shoplifting, breaking and entering, or if not checked, these things result in much greater things as children become adolescents. They often stay out at night, they despise parental objections, they run away from home, and they often become truant for school. Uh, they behave these behaviors, and they should receive a comprehensive evaluation into what is really making them act out in the way that they are acting out, because they may be experiencing something that's mental health related, where they need to speak to not just a police officer, but they need to find out exactly what is causing the individual to act a certain way. Now, in this research, in this article, we've found out that some of these disorders have coexisting conditions such as mood disorders, anxiety, PTSD, substance abuse, ADHD, and learning problems or thought disorders, which can be treated. Research shows that youngsters with conduct disorders are likely to have ongoing problems if they and their families do not receive early and comprehensive treatment. Without treatment, many youngsters with conduct disorders are unable to adapt to the demands of childhood and continue to have problems with relationships and holding a job. They often break laws or behave in an antisocial behavior. Now, my experience with children, as well as summarizing this article, um, if these children and adolescents are diagnosed early with these conduct disorders and are treated medically, or these issues that they're having, some of them stem from them being being their parents using drugs while they were pregnant with these children. Um, some of them have these behaviors because of the things that they see. So, in my uh, field with the special education kids and with this article, I think it's important that when we find someone with conduct disorders, that we do the things that's necessary to uh, evaluate them and to get them the best help that they possibly can to find out what is causing them to be so to have these disorders. Because I've seen with some of the children that I work with the before and after of them being diagnosed and being medicated, or using different therapies, cognitive or behavioral, or different therapies to help them. So I believe it's important with these conduct disorders that we, based off my experience and with this article, that we really find out what's going on with the child and try to get the child the help that is needed, so that we can in turn minimize the damage on society as well as the child's life and other people. That if they don't get the help, then they act out and become violent, and that if we can help them ahead of time and kind of stem the tide, I believe that that we can become a better, not just race of people, but the young kids and the adolescents can be more successful in their life with proper diagnosis and treatment. That is my summary of this article, and I hope you have a great evening.